This episode of the Playazcirclepod is brought to you by Comfort Caters. Comfort Caters was founded in 2016 and is more than just a catering company.
Bro, that's some shit you ain't supposed to have. Cause bro did a lot of shots and only changed the magazine
One time.
Yeah.
Right? And fucking Proctor had to run out of bullets quick as fuck.
First of all, bro's a dummy. Bro was shooting at the door. You wasting bullets. Bro, right away until bro come through the door. Like,
gotta save all these.
Yeah, he said, fuck it. He trying to hide under the bed. Like, he said, fuck it. I'm gonna just go ahead and turn myself in. You're not gonna.
Okay, but Tommy came in through the back way, right? He didn't come up the elevator and shit like that, right?
Yeah, I think he came up through the elevator, but he got let in through the back door because I think you got to go through the front or you can go through a back door. You know what I'm saying?
So why didn't Proctor run out the back door?
They're in the penthouse. I don't think it's really a back door. Cause like bro came through the elevator, I think. But it's a back door to get in, so you have to go through the front because you can't get in because you got to have like a.
What you mean he had to go through the front? He came through the back. I'm lost. What you mean?
So like I'm trying to think about because if he in a hotel type of joint, you got to check in with the person that let you up. Mm-hmm. So he came in through a back door and then got on the elevator. That's what I'm thinking. Cause I don't think it's a back door to the penthouse suite.
I'm trying to remember how the scene played out.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember how the scene played out. But bro just showed up and just started blasting. No, he came out the elevator. He came out the elevator and just started blasting. And bro jumped behind the couch. I gotta watch it again.
Yeah, he kind of ruined it. He didn't ruin it, but
I was watching that shit. Y'all just so happened to hear it.
Yeah, he was hyped up.
I was just
going down.
I was just like, oh, now I started yelling.
He was lying like a motherfucker.
I was just like, bro, I just really just snitched. Oh wow.
You told me that they killed Tommy's mom, like on some shit.
I didn't say they killed Tommy's mom. I said they killed Proctor.
No, I thought you whispered Tommy's mom.
I said Proctor.
Oh, I thought you said
Tommy. She's on that one episode this year.
She'll be back.
See, I about to say she'll be back.
You don't think she'll be back?
Nah,
I think
she'll be back. Probably like, I'll say it'll be episodes 7 and 8.
That was her cameo for this season. She's done.
She been in 6 seasons.
Yeah, she get that check and then she get out.
She had 3 episode contract.
Right. What else was kind of crazy about Power?
The $2 million. Bro asking for $2 million. And bro's only selling what are the perks?
Oh, you talking about Tyreek?
Yeah.
I'm lost on that whole situation though. So Tyreek stole them drugs from the warehouse that they be selling.
He had one can like hidden, looked like it, and then he cut some other drugs and tried to say it was the same shit.
Right, it was like some baby aspirin. Yeah. Right.
We're figured out what the.
But where'd he get it from?
I don't know.
He got it from that warehouse.
Yeah, he stole it from the warehouse. But I think when Tommy came into the joint and took the bag, I think he still had one hidden because he went in the roof and got that one out.
Mm-hmm. But did he steal it from the school though?
Which one?
The baby aspirin?
Oh, I don't know where he got the baby aspirin from. Bro just pulled that out. And just started cutting the shit up. I'm just like, oh, you're stupid.
So bro is super expelled. They didn't even like have no process or nothing.
That whole joint just took me for the loop. I'm like, yo, why would his girl snitch on him?
Oh, you think she snitched?
Yeah, she was in the joint. How they know he was in there?
Hold on. She was in the what?
She was in the room with him, in the corner. You remember that part when bro was cutting the shit up? She came around the corner and was looking like, oh, that's what you doing. You remember that part? It was like right after bro started cutting the shit. She came from the back.
I remember him cutting the shit. When did he
did the shit on the projector. He was cutting the dope up on the projector.
I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, you gotta pay attention because they be missing out on little shit. They be having a look because the girl.
I remember she walked out the room and she texted somebody and said that he.
Yeah, but when bro
so
went
before
into
that or after
this was after that because then after that he went in the room to cut the drugs up. And after he cut the drugs up, she came from the back wearing all black and shit and looked at him and then next thing you know, bro got expelled.
Oh, damn.
So it's like she said, yeah, you gotta watch that over again.
Yeah, I missed all that. Oh, okay.
Do you know you watching the whole episode?
Nah, I've been trying to watch the whole episode, you know, sometimes I get distracted.
You gotta watch it more than once too.
Nah. I'm not gonna say nah, but I haven't.
Yeah, because sometimes you do be missing it. That's why I say you gotta watch it twice. I usually watch it twice.
Because normally they be giving the You damn. They be giving a good,
Power head.
yeah. They be giving a good detailed recap in the beginning, so I feel like I don't be missing too much.
Shit, you missed the whole part. Why did he got expelled?
That wasn't a huge part of the whole scene.
That's the reason why he got expelled. Because
It's
they
not
found
like
out.
I missed like Proctor died.
I feel like she set him up too because they found baggies.
We'll see. I don't know how that's gonna play out for the rest of the season.
We're not going back though, because
Oh,
he said, well, yeah, we'll mail you the rest of your stuff.
Yeah,
I was like, damn.
They didn't even have no remorse. Like, yeah, go ahead, get your shit. It's over. Man, so let's get into it, man. Welcome to another episode of the Playazcircle Podcast. It's your boy G, with your boy Phelps,
What's poppin'?
Philippe Sweat. How you doing, sir?
Boolin'. Chillin'.
Justino Mobley.
It's good.
That's your podcast voice.
Yeah.
Stop it, man.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep calling you Usher Raymond. It's
Justin Raymond.
Justin Raymond.
Yeah. Justino Raymond.
Justino
Justin
Raymond.
Raymond. It's either or.
Damn, we still with Scooter Bands. I like.
Yeah, I like Scooter Band too.
Yeah, Scooter Band sticks. It works.
Stick like glue.
No. I don't know. You repping the job today? I feel you.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Get your shit together, ready?
I was ready to get out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Now, how's everybody doing? How's you guys doing today?
Can't complain.
It was great.
Everybody's week's been pretty good.
Long as a motherfucker.
Yeah, long.
Yeah, it's Wednesday.
Yeah, it's
I feel you.
Wednesday. I'm ready.
We have something to look forward to this week, and I can say that though. So,
Oh yeah.
Mike is getting married.
Taking the next step. The
Yeah.
big leap.
Yeah,
Facts.
y'all ready to attend the wedding?
Oh yeah.
Is it gonna be a turned up wedding, or is it gonna be niggas chilling?
Oh, it's gonna be a little laid back.
Just need to know to catch the vibes.
Yeah, it's gonna be-
I just need to know before I get there. Like, yo, what kind of vibe is it?
I feel like it's gonna be kind of laid back, you know what I'm saying? Some chill shit. Not too much.
You gonna be ready to eat?
Always ready to eat.
Dominic Gooch.
Who's
Facts.
cooking?
Yeah. He had made some.
Shit.
They having Indian meatballs or some shit like that. I can't think of the correct name what it's called, but I had one of them shits. Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. I don't know what else they're having though, but I know they're having that.
Shit, my nigga Gucci cooking. I know I'm good.
Yeah.
Facts. Hell yeah.
But man, what did y'all want to talk about today? Because I got some topics that we can talk about, but it's not really like nothing pressed to talk about.
Okay. I do got one question for y'all though. It is a sport related question. You think LaMelo gonna be number one?
Do I think he's gonna be? I mean, I have no idea.
Nah.
Nah.
I was going with Cole Anthony, but hey, you never know.
One and done for Cole?
Shit. He ain't staying more than a year. They already talking about bros top 5. You tell me I'm top 5, I'm out.
You out?
Yeah.
I'm top 10. What do you mean?
First round?
If you tell me I'm top 5, you say
Depending on how the year go.
Yeah.
Shit, if I know next year ain't looking too promising.
if I start off first round, it might be something we could talk about. But if they be like, yeah, you're top 10, top 5, it's not even a question.
Not even a question?
My name will be in that 2020 draft.
Get into the bag.
Yeah, facts. What the fuck I need to stay around here for?
Do you think he's gonna be number one?
Ooh, LaMelo?
You asked the
Or
question.
Cole? Oh, my bad. You just threw me off because we was talking about Cole. I don't know, bro.
I had no idea.
I don't know. I just seen that shit. It popped up on my phone the other day, and I was just like, damn, is bro really getting off over there like that?
Cole Anthony played the one,
Yeah,
so they kind of played the same position.
yeah. Well, you know, LaMelo like 6'8",
Yeah.
6'9", now, so he can play the 2.
He can play.
He can play whatever.
He can shoot too though. So
Yeah,
like,
so he can really play
Cole
too.
Anthony shoot.
He can dab a little bit.
You can knock down shots.
Yeah.
Okay, he can knock down shots.
He can dab where he dab.
Okay. I have no idea, bro. I'll have to wait until like halfway through the season. Even then, like
Yeah.
it kind of depend on who got the number one pick and then what they need, what they're looking for. So I have no idea.
Probably the Suns.
Damn.
Big facts.
I was thinking about that earlier, like who gonna be in the running for the number one pick, and like I was thinking the Knicks, but I'm like the Knicks probably be a little better than it was last year. I was thinking Memphis. I'm like Memphis might be a little bit, and they just got Josh, so I doubt they get Cole or
Yeah.
LaMelo. Suns might be there.
Suns,
Suns,
Kings,
Nah, I don't disrespect the Kings like
The
that.
Hornets.
The Kings should
See, for real, it's not even off the lowest people no more. That should stop this year.
That
don't even matter.
But the Kings should be like fighting for playoffs though.
Fuck nah.
Yeah.
West. Niggas is really like speaking too highly of them.
They was fighting for the West last year.
They weren't fighting for that shit.
They was like fighting for the ninth.
Till what? 20 games out? That shit on that.
It was like
it didn't come down. It wasn't close.
No,
It
it was
wasn't
like 5
close
games.
enough. No, you're wildin'.
No, it was.
You're wildin'.
I'm telling you.
You're
it was
wildin'.
like 5 games.
Niggas they had to have what? It was 3 teams ahead of them had to lose at least 2 out of 3 of their last games. Come on now, like nah.
Oh yeah. It was
that's
super
dead.
close.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's dead. If you ain't 9, then I don't. You ain't close.
Yeah,
you ain't half a game behind. The West
it was like 10 or 11.
The West is tough.
Yeah,
the West
facts.
has got the Clippers back out there.
Yeah, facts.
So that's you just bumped down another spot.
Well, I mean, the Clippers made the playoffs last year, so they're not gonna take another team spot. The only team, damn, what was I about to say? The Thunder are probably gonna drop out of the playoffs. The Lakers probably will take their spot though.
So you think that's about to be the? I'm about to say.
Nah.
So there's nowhere in the playoffs where the Kings can fit.
Yeah, they would have to really.
The Lakers. You just said the teams that's gonna replace each other.
They'll be praying for a lot.
Yeah.
A whole lot. If they get that, then I need to be a billionaire. Whatever they got going on, I'm trying to sign their organization.
Right.
They can make playoffs. Shit.
I fought with De'Aaron Fox. So.
Oh yeah, he's A1, but
Yeah.
team poop as fuck.
Yeah. Buddy Hill's he's alright.
Yeah. I'm talking about we're talking about wins. Hoop is
Buddy
fuck.
Hill worded all right.
He nice.
He nice.
He's definitely a hooper, certified.
Okay. I'm a fan of Willie Cauley-Stein too. I think that was a good pickup for the
Dubs.
Yeah, for the Warriors.
They big, so he big, so I mean,
Yeah, he's gonna do
I'm
a
ready to
job.
see what Russell gonna do.
Yeah, I think that's gonna work for the Warriors too. He's gonna get Curry off the ball more. They're gonna do a lot of pick and rolls, I think. And we'll see.
Steph can only play 66 games this year.
You're
You're not going nowhere in the playoffs.
Yeah, they can't overwork, bro. He hasn't had to work like super crazy for like the last 3 years. Yeah.
Yeah, outside of his last series he just had.
I didn't hear what you said, bro.
See, I feel like they'll be straight once Clay come back.
Yeah.
You still can't. You still. What the fuck you gonna do? Either way, like you gotta understand when you going against the Clippers or Lakers in a series. Say you beat one or Rockets even.
Yeah.
Say you beat one, you're gonna have to. Out of those 3 teams, you're gonna have to play them first or second.
Oh yeah,
round.
I mean, I don't think they're.
So even if you
they might
get through that
they might
round,
get past the first round.
but that's what I'm saying. Even if you get past that, it's like that's dead. You're the new Dame and CJ.
Yeah, it's going to depend on a lot of matchups. The matchups are going to be great in the West this year. It's going to be crazy. Like top 1 through 8 is going to be good match. Yeah, for real. So even that first round, like I wouldn't want to play Utah in the first round. I wouldn't want to play. Only team I would want to play is Denver. I wouldn't even want to play.
I wouldn't play Blazers. Denver Blazers would be.
If I'm the Lakers, I would play the Blazers too. Yeah.
I'm saying if I'm any other, I say if I'm Lakers, Clippers, or Rockets, I would want to play any of them 3.
Yeah, I think those 3 are going to be the top 3, and then you got Denver might still be up there, but I'm not too sold on Denver.
Denver still Denver.
Yeah.
Man, like cook crack.
You cook crack?
I said back like cook crack.
Oh, sure. Just cook crack that?
Yeah. I never left.
Niggas can argue that. That's true. That's true. What else? Any other sports questions you had?
No, that was the only one because I was just looking at it before I got here. That was it.
What else was I about to say, man?
Oh, they did try to play my nigga Clay.
Oh, with the rankings?
Yeah, Zion was better than Clay.
Yeah, I don't be paying attention to the rankings, so that don't mean nothing.
True. Facts.
Do you think Zion's better than Clay?
Brady can play an NBA game, yeah.
We're average like 8 points.
But
Nah, you're wild.
Yeah.
from what they're comparing him, like
he still wouldn't be a bust if he averaged 8.
I'm about to say that's not a bust.
But this nigga is selling out tickets like he's like, bro. You see the
that-
Hornets got as a main
But
name.
this what you gotta understand. Yeah, he is.
Bro,
Why did you go see him? To see him?
Yeah, you're right.
So that doesn't matter.
You're right.
That nigga is
But they're
everything.
hyping this nigga like.
No,
You hyped him. You
went to go see him.
Why was it 50 in high school?
They're not hyping him. They're not saying he's about to drop 30 a game or nothing.
They're saying he's gonna average 20.
Who?
Zion. That's what
No, I'm saying
saying.
who is saying that? Who is saying this?
This was ESPN.
No, I need the analysts because they need to get their ass fired.
Analysts, but they were saying he's gonna average 20.
I mean, I can see how they can say that, but nah, I'm not gonna say like maybe at the end of the season, like maybe the last 2 months, if you put it over time like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I mean, you don't adapt it to the game then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, shit. Look at Luka's stats.
I was gonna give him
you know
like 15, 16.
That means he would really have to be ODing like Luka and Trae Young were last year.
I was giving him like 15, 16.
Yeah,
maybe like
cool.
8 rebounds.
Yeah, that's reasonable for a first year. He can still win rookie year off of that.
Kobe White.
I see you going with it.
Yeah. Kobe White.
Are you going with that because he's from UNC, or you believe that he's going to be a great impact on that team?
Both.
Okay.
I was just
asking. I just want to see
the way you said it is both.
I don't know if he's going to be a great impact on the team, but he might put enough individual numbers.
I feel that situation is going
That situation is good for him. Yeah. Kind of get thrown in the fire. You're going to struggle the first part. Then you're going to get it.
They might be in a run for the top.
Oh, yeah, they'll be running.
Definitely.
Shout out to great, but yeah.
I was going to be in the playoffs this year.
I mean, I have a great chance in the East. A great chance. Yeah. Y'all might get the first round exit, though, but...
Oh, yeah, definitely. But, that comes with it.
They could shock the world. We're going to shock the world.
I mean, yeah, damn, Trae Young came out of that bitch and dropped 60 a game. I mean, Cam Reddish dropped 15.
Shout out my nigga Cam.
Yeah.
Jabari gonna come off the bench, need 16.
Off the bench? Come off the bench?
Is he gonna be healthy?
That's why he's gonna come off the bench.
That's why I'm like, I don't even want to count him in yet. He gotta be healthy. John Collins, who?
Hopefully he be healthy. I like Jabari.
Yeah, he's some dude.
Hell yeah.
He's some dude.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Hey, bro, you went to work today?
Yeah, I did.
Dressed like this?
Yeah. What's wrong with this?
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying that's not...
I like my normal look.
No, it's just you're not dressed up at work.
I don't have to be dressed up.
So you just tell me that you don't have to dress up at work.
Yeah,
you keep saying that you just dress up on your last day of the week, but...
Oh yeah, that was the old department where this...
the new department you just...
Yeah, they want you to be a little casual, every day.
Relax.
Which one were you popping?
Facts.
I mean, look, bro, I just obey by the rules.
I feel you. Ooh, I see you.
Yeah,
got the base shirt on. Yeah, I hear you. Got the bars on deck.
That's funny.
I hear you. All right, man. Let's get
it going. Hooping shorts next.
Oh no, fuck no, he ain't gonna lie to that.
You say that now. That well, it's cold now. It's about to be cold by the time you get acclimated in there.
They ain't letting that rock.
They send you home?
Yeah, they send you on the heartbeat.
Oh shit! For a bug. Like that, Mr. Tolbert.
Now they're gonna Justin, step over here for a second.
No, they're gonna be like, Justin, go home.
You know what you did.
They know.
Straight like that.
Come on.
Alright, so how's your 2019 been? It's really about to be October. By the time this comes out, it'll be October 1st actually. So it'll be 9 months gone, 3 quarters of the year. How has your 2019 been so far?
It's been good.
What's been good about it? What's been great about it?
Got a new job. I'm off the phone.
Shout out to
That's
that.
the biggest part of the year. Get off the phone.
Shout out to that. I can respect that.
Yeah. That was my goal of the year. Get off the phone.
Oh, that's great. That's great that you got that accomplished.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back to that. What about you, Philippe?
This has been fast as a motherfucker.
Yeah. 3 quarters of the way over with already.
It really feel like it's just started this shit. It feel like March. Like we just got out of March.
It's fucking getting darkish early now.
That shit crazy.
It'd be dark by like 8 o'clock now.
It's like 7:48.
The weather feeling good. I guess it's gonna be like this for another like probably a week and a half, 2 weeks, and that's about it.
Pull the hoodies out.
I'll be pulling the hoodies out
It ain't
now.
even gonna be that time. It's just gonna be at nighttime for the hoodie out.
I'll pull the hoodies out now.
Every morning.
In the morning, it'd be like 60 though.
Yeah, jacket up.
I'll be with that shit.
As soon as it get a little later, it'd be like, God damn.
It's crazy because I don't never get sick in the wintertime. I always get sick in the right in the spring, right before summertime. Yeah, but I don't never get sick like going from hot to cold. Always from cold to hot. I don't know why. That shit is crazy. Well, what were some of your goals? I don't know if we talked about that on the pod. Like, I'm sure we did coming into the new year. What were some of your goals that you wanted to get accomplished in 2019? And did you get them accomplished?
Yes.
I mean, you said one, get off the phone.
Yeah, make more money.
Make more money.
it kind of did so far. So yeah, making more money and getting off the phone.
For me,
really shit, got my own crib. That was really like the only goal, main goal. Not the only goal. I had stuff like, you know what I'm saying, personal goals, like awareness, personal awareness and everything like that. I mean, it's one of the things that's not really a goal, it's just, you just keep improving, keep working on it, so.
yeah, that kind of leads me into my next question. What were some things that y'all are working on daily?
The way I eat, one.
Facts.
The way I speak, the way I talk, how I talk to people. Just, in a sense, making sure I grow or learn something every day. Like really, like being adamant about that, like legit try to learn something every day. Or, you know what I'm saying, learn how to do something or do something new type of thing. Challenge myself and everything. So, being more consistent with that. So, really, that's the main thing, consistency in all aspects.
Yeah, that's it. Consistency is very important, just in everyday aspects, you know. It takes a lot of patience and practice to be consistent at something. But once you're consistent at something, people recognize that, I would say. Consistency. What do y'all think about the podcast in 2019? What are some things that y'all liked about the podcast, or some things that y'all didn't like, or some things that you wish that we could change going into the next year?
I don't wish we could change nothing, and I like how we keeping it the same with a few tone-ups. I think I said it right the first time.
Yeah, I think it was tune-ups, right?
But
I knew you, yeah, I said
you know,
you good.
all right, yeah, see, I got you there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like how we just, you know, fix a few things here and there, but we keep rolling, and we still doing the damn thing. That's what I like about it, for real.
Yeah,
Most people fall off, and we still stand content.
And you said that with your chest, like,
yeah.
you was talking to somebody?
No, I'm just saying.
I'm just
saying, like,
it'd be like that.
that's just how it be. People just stop doing stuff after a while.
Mm-hmm.
I like how we just keep doing it and keep getting better.
That goes into consistency.
Yeah. So all that.
You know, you see like over 100 episodes, that shit crazy.
I feel like we're a dynasty.
Why do you feel like that?
We just win.
No, for real.
I don't know. I feel like we vibe good. We do everything that could make a dynasty. We vibe good. We voice our opinions, and we don't like get mad at certain things we say towards
You
each
be
other.
getting mad sometimes.
I mean, but it don't be like well, fuck this shit, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Like it be like, oh,
You gotta
okay.
be twisted.
I mean, yeah. I mean, who ain't
just
gonna
walk
get?
off set like that.
I mean, niggas do.
You might go viral though if you do that. Go ahead and walk off. Right?
Fuck it. I mean, yeah. I mean, shit. We just do shit that a dynasty do what they gotta do. Setting shit apart. I know with us, nothing come before the podcast. We kind of put shit aside. Podcast first and everything else.
Yeah. What were some of y'all favorite moments from this past year so far? I'm not talking like the years, but like so far. In 9 months, what something that stuck to you? Feel the love there?
Yeah.
I like that. I like it.
No, like that. What was so special about Feel the Love Day?
It's like how we can put something together and get it done.
Yeah, that took a lot of planning,
Yeah.
a lot of effort, and a lot of time, a lot of energy into that. So, I can agree with that. That was something I thought we should have been proud of that. Second time doing it. We have hopes of doing it again next year. So, you gonna perform next year?
Nah. Maybe one of my tracks is getting played.
One of your tracks might get played?
Yeah,
Okay.
I might step out, you know what I'm saying?
What track though? I didn't even hear this track.
I'm just saying, this is Future talking.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
So you got, we'll probably throw it sometime in like June or July
Yeah,
next
that's what I'm
year.
saying,
So you
yeah.
got about 9 months.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it popping.
If we don't get a track by next field day, we might have to replace your CEO.
Oh no.
We can't get a track by next field day, 9 months away.
Oh
Fleet, what about you, man? What's something besides the field that you liked about the podcast this year? I mean, it could be a guest. It could be a funny moment we had on the pod. It could be.
I always love having guests, you know.
Our last guest was coming at your neck, bro. Like,
We like that fuck with it.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
We like that. That shit made my nigga smile because he's ready.
Really
Yeah.
good.
He's ready to drop the diss track that night, nigga.
Bro got the bars on his phone.
Yeah, he ready. He ready. That's why he said, you want to drop the track? We ready now. Send that shit.
But shit, we made it past 100 episodes. Still going. Like,
Facts.
shit, some TV shows don't make it that long. You feel me? Like on some real nigga shit. I know this is different, but it's still entertainment. You feel me? It's like.
Shit come on once a week.
Yeah, like nigga, like we got new for you. We gonna do reruns. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
nah.
like
When we go on vacation, we might throw y'all a couple reruns, but right now, new content.
it ain't even gonna be a vacation. It's gonna look like vacation.
When are we going on vacation next year for a fact?
No days off.
Well, we still might work, bro.
I say, well, I got
I
on
tell
the
you.
road.
I got business trips and no vacay.
I feel you.
Always working.
That is true. I'll say that about us. We were consistently working or doing something that had to do something with the podcast throughout the whole year. Like, it really wasn't no time off for anything. And like I said, about the consistency. Not a lot of people could do something 115 times. Especially like 3 grown people as ourselves. Everybody got different lives and stuff like that. Everybody got different things they have to take care of in their personal lives. So for us to come together this many times is something to be proud of, I think.
Church.
How was church the other day, Russ, that you said it?
Church was good.
What was the word?
Good message. He was just talking about, what was he talking about? I was just talking to somebody about that. And he was talking about the way he prayed.
Talk to me real quick. How you pray?
It was just like, make sure I got it right.
You live.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to make sure I got it right. He was just saying like, damn, what was he saying?
If you're gonna get the wrong message out, don't get
Yeah, I don't want to say it wrong, but
we come back to it.
Yeah. Well,
the listeners gonna be on you though, cause they be on your shit.
I'm gonna say this though. Everybody go to Elevations. Send in a good Baptist church to go into.
I don't think everybody goes to Elevation.
Everybody I ask be like, I go to Elevations.
I would say
Yeah,
I would say everybody.
I
understand what you're saying. It's a large group of people. It's a lot of Elevation churches.
More than 50%.
Yeah,
More than
I do know a lot
50%.
of people that go to
They be like, just like, what church y'all go to? Elevations.
Which one?
Yeah, I say it's hella Elevations now.
I pulled up to Elevations. I didn't feel comfortable, honestly.
My thing is, when you could, how can I put it? When you could franchise a church, that's already a bad sign in my eyes. I'm gonna be honest with you, sitting out of business. But, and I mean, obviously it is like.
Oh yeah, big business. Business booming.
They got fireworks and shit, you feel me? But
we might need to go do a live pod at Elevation, something like that.
Let us.
preach.
Yeah, for Alright, so let's move off of the podcast, man. Shout out to the podcast. Make sure you follow the podcast on all social media, YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We got more content coming soon. But yeah, so let's move on to something different. You had any more questions? That was like in that round?
No, sir.
I will say I'm happy. I got to go to Tennessee for the first time this year also.
Oh yeah, shout out to you.
So
Yeah.
that was good.
Yeah.
Did you see every 10 you see?
But they weren't even from Tennessee.
True.
There's a couple Miami little Yatamines, you feel me? A couple from up north. Everywhere really. But yeah.
Are you from Tennessee?
Okay, so I just thinking about some random thoughts the other day. What are some things that are complete deal breakers for y'all when it comes to being in a relationship or having a relationship with somebody? Like, so you see something, it's just it's not even a red flag, it's just like a stop sign. Like, yeah, I'm gonna have to cut this off.
Being loud.
I mean, I was respect. What you mean being loud though? Explain that a little bit further for me.
Yeah, that was a very generous.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
What
just-
does being
I just-
loud mean to you?
Like, you just like the one person that gotta be like, I'm right here next to you. Yeah, what we gonna do? What you trying to do tonight? Like, whoa.
That's
shit.
good.
You know, I like when I like a little ratchetness, but like when you just loud and ratchet, it's just like, are you here with her? Like,
So you don't want to get them looks like.
I'll be like, okay, yeah, nah,
Looking for the exit.
Yeah. Check, please. Nah, yeah, I just don't like loud people.
Being loud. Okay. Philippe.
I can't really think of nothing off the top of my head. Like, I ain't running into too many immediate deal breakers.
Hey, you said some wild shit on Twitter the other day. You said some shawty tried to give you a nigga hoodie.
Yeah, wild as fuck.
Yeah, that's
Oh
wild.
yeah,
You wanted to explain that situation?
I mean,
How do you know it was another nigga?
Right, yeah. How did?
because I know the nigga, and I mean,
Wow.
yeah, I mean, for real. I mean,
So you see, bro, with the hoodie on.
I looked at it. First of all, you know if it's a female's hoodie,
Right.
on some shit. It was really a sweatshirt, but either way, yeah, I think it had rain or some shit. My shit was soaked, whatever, blah blah blah. So I was like, someone gave me a shirt or whatever, and then found like a sweatshirt. Like, oh, you want this? You can have it. Actually, I'm like, what? What you mean? Like, I'm looking at this. I'm like, this shit look vaguely familiar. Then I'm just like, oh, where'd you get this shit? This shit doesn't. You wouldn't buy this. Like, this isn't you. First of all, who gave you this? Who'd you get it from? You know what I'm saying? So,
Did she tell you it was from another nigga?
yeah, we talked about that shit. That's just fun. I mean, yeah, one none of my business. Shit.
Yeah,
she's honest.
Which is cool, yeah.
She ain't trying to flex.
I'm just like, yo, but I'm pretty sure the girl would be pretty upset if I'm walking around in this damn hoodie.
Right. How would you feel if you let? Cause niggas get their hoodie stolen.
You got me fucked up all the way.
I
Don't
lost
get
a
my
couple
shit away.
hoodies, and I would be upset if I seen my hoodie on another
I ain't gonna lie
nigga.
to you.
Especially if
I'm
you cool.
asking for all my shit back.
Yeah. You be asking for your shit back?
Yeah, like,
Some shit you
I mean,
just gotta
nah.
let
Depending on what kind of hoodie it is, though. Honestly, like,
No, but I'm saying you gotta say me and this nigga know each other. So
Oh.
I mean, I'm not. That's pretty awkward. Like
yeah, that's
we
definitely awkward.
standing beside each other. Damn, I used to have a.
Yeah,
That is my.
Yeah.
How'd you?
Nigga, what the fuck is this?
Facts. Like that's
Because that shit wasn't no like.
It was a distinct hoodie, like.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't on some alright then nigga. It's just a UNC hoodie here. No, my grandma got me. Nah, nigga.
I bought that.
Yeah, it's like on some like alright. You would notice that shit around.
Facts.
Yeah.
Does that shit got a stain on the backside?
I'm about to say, and if it's your shit, you know your shit.
Right. That's crazy. I thought that was funny. I got a good laugh out of that one.
That shit wild. You know, be tripping.
Yeah.
But yeah, be
brave.
careful this hoodie season. If you don't see her wearing your hoodie, that ain't your hoodie no more.
Man, oh man. Okay. Anything else that would be like deal breakers? Like, I know it's gotta be some some shit that y'all just don't fuck with in a relationship.
Complaining about the game.
You said he's
I'm
a
like-
married one?
Yeah, so that's when
I
my
thought he's
you gotta ask
ex-married.
him.
Yeah, I'm ex-married.
Hey,
I
actually,
mean, so yeah, he should have
My
all the
name
answers
myself.
there.
Hey, Phelps Jr.
I'm chilling.
I was say I thought your name was Phelps for the rest of the year.
Phelps J.
Phelps
J.
J.
That's crazy.
Phelps J.
That's crazy. Yeah, complaining is a big one for me too. Like, just complaining about everyday little shit. Like,
Shit
I
that
think
don't
it
matter.
depends what you complain about.
yeah. I mean, of course, everybody complains in their own separate ways, but like shit that neither one of us can control, or some shit that it's not that big of a deal, in my opinion. Perspective. But you keep complaining and you just dragging the complaining out. Like, I don't want to hear that no more. Like, going somewhere with that. That's how I feel. Complaining would be one of them. Respect would be top notch for me.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like
definitely.
the just being disrespectful. Not even just, disrespectful to me, but disrespectful to people around me, or just in general. Yeah, like
that shit.
the disrespect is just it's not a cute thing.
I say lying.
Lying can definitely be up there as well too. There we go. You get the juices flowing. There we go.
I said, wait a couple more.
I mean, I just feel like that's some regular shit though. Like,
Nah, because they still be lying.
I mean, yeah, but I'm saying like that should be a deal breaker for anybody. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't feel like that's nothing too distinct. That's a kind of a given.
Okay, I get you.
Because nobody want to be lied to. If you do, you crazy.
It's a lot of crazy people out there because people be getting lied to out here, and they just be going with the flow. Like,
Well, I'm saying it's a difference between wanting to be lied to.
oh,
like,
yeah.
How the song go? If you're playing me, please don't let it show. Like, nah, nigga, like, you're wildin'. Like, nah, tell me so I can get the fuck.
I don't wanna know.
Yeah, that's some wild shit. That's what I'm saying. If you're one of them, you're wildin'. But outside of those people, you know, like, yeah, nobody want to be lied to. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? But hey.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with just the disrespect is number one, and complaining would be probably like complaining in line would be like fighting for like 2 and 3 for real. That was a good one actually. I hate a complaining female. I hate a complaining person just in general, but
finding something just to fucking complain about.
Yeah, that shit is draining.
Why you got one sock on and the other sock off?
Right, like little stuff like that. It's perspective though, because I mean that might really bother them, but like shit like that don't bother me. So
I'm just like, if that shit bother you, something's wrong.
I mean,
because I got one sock on, one sock off. But maybe
has that really happened to you before?
I mean, no, but that's just an example.
Well, give us an example of horrible complaining.
Yeah, some small.
Because complaining really is really a perspective thing, like G said. So it's like what you saying somebody complaining about is really like. You may not see it. Like that's why I say like how I said like the self-awareness this year I've worked on. It's certain shit I didn't see before. So it's like you complaining or you tripping over some shit, but it's like, nigga, what the fuck? You sit back, you know what I'm saying? Sit back, you know what I'm saying?
My thing was like you just finding something, like you just looking for something to complain about. Like why you got Adidas on when you got a Nike shirt? Like you know what I'm saying? You just looking for something to do. Like why you gotta wear a full Adidas suit? Why you can't throw on Nike slides? Like what?
I get you.
You just give them the look like.
Yeah, like what?
Damn, can I live?
I'm gonna ask you: is there something wrong here? Like, why are you looking for something to argue about?
I feel you on that. I respect that.
So the argument
You're just looking for something
more
to
so
argue
than
about.
complain.
Are you an arguer in your relationship?
I'm not really. Depends kind of what it is. But I'm a K nigga. Like
You gonna stand your ground in a sense,
like
and then let the rest ride.
Yeah, alright. Okay.
Philippe, are you an arguer? I feel like we've had this discussion before.
I don't argue, but I'm gonna stand. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stand on my word.
I'm gonna state my opinion, and after that, it's just like,
you can't be like that though. Not all the time. Sometimes you have to communicate and.
That shit makes the complaint come
about. The argument is not going anywhere. We're just going back and forth saying the same thing.
Yeah, that's when you gotta take a break.
Okay.
Think about. You have to.
Yeah. Okay. The tone says a lot.
You have to think about their perspective. You have to think about what they're going through.
You win.
And then you can't be like you just win. Like that shit don't work neither.
I used to do that a lot. That's one thing. Like I'm like, I understand why the fuck you're complaining. Why you don't argue with me? Because I done pissed you off from saying. I'm just trying to get you to shut the fuck up. Right. Now you want me to shut the fuck up. Right. So now we about to argue. But nah.
That's one thing going back to what Phil was saying. Like working on daily. Like my communication is with people just in general. Like I try to communicate as much as possible and try to be as open as possible with people because, you know, a lot of things can get misconstrued if you don't communicate. If I just sit back and be like, okay, yeah. Knowing I have a lot more to say, but I just don't want to argue right then and there, it's just not going to fix the problem. So if I tell you what it is, then we can talk about it and go from there. And if we can't come to a resolution after that, then
that's when you okay.
Yeah, then if I've communicated and I've tried to have the conversation.
I got everything I need to say out. You got everything you say out, but you just want to keep going back and forth.
Yeah,
okay.
Then we can we can agree to disagree on this situation.
Okay, leave me alone. Yeah. That's when you hear that pee. Turn the fucking game on.
Oh, I said, what is that? I didn't even know what that was.
Like, there's that V. You know, you turn the game on, make that.
What if you turn the game off though?
Oh no, you just fucked up.
Yeah, like you turn it on, y'all arguing, you turn it on, then she turned that shit off.
And we're done arguing. Like you know, we both got everything we need to say. Yeah. And she just turned my shit. Oh yeah, nah.
And then what did she throw your Xbox out the window?
I was fucking beat the shit outside now.
Damn! There's 2 episodes in a row talking about.
No, I'm not playing.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, she is gonna go get that shit.
It's broke. What do you mean, go get it? It's broke.
She gonna go get it. I'm locking the door. You can go get it. She go get that shit.
Be real calm with it too. Like,
go get it. Can you just go get that, please?
Yo.
She gonna go get that shit.
Wrong, and I got a warranty. Go get it for
you. You go get that. Again, when she come back, the door locked. You stay out there.
Changing your number, changing the locks.
Yes, all that. You just fucking violated.
Yeah, you violated.
Right, you ready to Kawhi laugh? You just did that.
Yeah, you did that for real.
You got muscles now. Yeah. You flexing. Okay, all right.
What do y'all think about? All of us are pretty much single, correct?
Yeah.
What do y'all think about?
Single's $1.
So, yeah.
Well, you're freshly single. I
That's
think
what I learned.
You don't know how to act.
me and Phil's been pretty much single the whole year.
Yeah,
You was in a relationship this year. So what do you think about getting out of a relationship and now being back into the date? Are you back in the dating world, or are you?
Oh yeah, full jumpers.
Okay, nice. So what do you feel? How do you feel about dating in 2019? Because you came into this year, in a situation. So now that you're not in a situation, how do you feel about it now?
I just feel like it's a lot bit different.
And what's different about it?
And just the girls want you to take them out. They want you to do this. They want you to do that.
They on their next shit.
Yeah, they don't. I mean, they don't be understanding the key words of let me take you out. And then when you get there, you got the tap. You invited me out, ain't it?
Oh, you talking about female?
Yeah. I'm talking about from a female. I feel like social media is just taking over everybody's opinion of a relationship. They're not really basing it off of what they're wanting, and they're basing it off of what somebody else might want for them instead of what they see. What they see somebody doing for somebody else. Like, you might not even like that shit, but you like it because somebody else doing it for somebody else.
So are you taking females on dates?
I mean, yeah, I'll take you out on a date if I'm asking you. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just saying, like, in 2019, are you taking females on dates? Right?
Yeah. I feel like that's something I will always do. Take you on a date. I like to eat. I know you like to eat. Shit. Let's go out. I'll come scoop.
So how many dates before you consider talking?
Great question.
Because there's a big difference between dating, talking, and being together.
Yes, it is.
Two
dates and then you're talking?
Yeah, I feel like it.
Nah, I feel
There gotta be a couple situations.
I'm about to say how sporadically are y'all seeing each other in between these 2 days? How often are y'all talking?
Yeah.
I mean.
You going? Shit.
But you can go on 2 dates
And then I mean,
you go 2 days in a week. You go back days on some real shit.
Right. I mean, shit. I mean, that was just. I thought you were saying like how many days before it. I mean, yeah, it depends on like how much y'all communicate after that first date. You know what I'm saying? If the vibe right, I mean, that second date could really set it off. Really.
Yeah, I mean, second date.
I really just feel it's going on the situation and the vibe. Everything's going down. Like, shit, she can hit you up after the first day. Like, shit, I'm gonna take you out now. Shit, I had a wonderful time.
She's trying to get like you.
Facts.
Hey, I would say 2 days is a little quick for me.
Yeah,
we need to chill for a couple months really before I start saying we talk like seriously. Like, yeah, we could date for a couple weeks, but talk like shit. When I say talk, it's kind of like right before we date. Like, yeah, we spending a lot of time together. We communicate a lot. We either talking on the phone, FaceTiming. I'm spending time at your crib. You're spending time at my crib. Like, yeah, we about to do this shit. But
that shit's done.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like right before it's like super done. But like talking, like I feel like we can talk for a minute.
I'm not a fan of it.
Of what?
Like talking for a minute, that shit. On some real nigga shit, like I just feel like that shit pointless. We ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, I might as well call it. I feel like that's one of the things that's
up or whatever, but
yeah,
like, cause it's just on some real shit. So I ain't even no point of even like really hiding behind that shit. Like, oh, we talking 3 months down the line, we know if we want to be together.
3 months is definitely like cap.
I mean, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's really just like on some. Are we talking or are we just playing house?
So do y'all know when y'all start dealing with a new female? Do y'all know like from the beginning, like, hey, I can't see myself with her, or it's just something I'm doing for right now?
I'll say it varies. Not
circumstances. That's a good question.
Yeah, I mean, cause sometimes you be knowing like, yo, I don't really rock with shorty like that, but she cool right now.
See how this goes for the moment. Yeah, you do have to see how shit play out sometimes.
And then sometimes you be like, yo, I can marry shorty like tomorrow. Well, I think I can. Yeah. So it be situational. Like sometimes like you go through different things with different females, you catch different vibes, and it's just like, man, I know I don't see myself being with her, but her vibe is cool right now. You know, she steps in for what I'm missing at the moment. So,
with a nigga,
with
shawty.
Right. Mm-hmm. But I ain't about to get married to her. And I mean, I'm not saying that's 100% right, but you know, I feel like if you're not gonna date into like get to that point, then it could be looked at as wasting time. But you know, perspective. I wouldn't say wasting time, but we're finding time, I guess. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Alright, but that was a good one. What else? Y'all got baby mamas this year?
Hell no.
No kids? No kids in 2019?
No.
Got 3 more months left.
If you're for Wells Fargo, listen, I do got 5. I need Sunday off.
Say it one more time. What did he say?
If anybody from Wells Fargo listening, I got 5 kids and I still need Sunday off.
Yeah, you stupid.
With no baby mamas.
Yeah, you stupid. So nobody's planning on having kids in the rest of the year?
I don't think anybody plans on having kids.
Yeah, niggas definitely plan on having kids.
I mean, yeah.
You don't think nobody plans on having kids?
Nowadays, niggas do not be planning on that shit. They just be like, yo, I'm pregnant. Is that mine? Come on, man. Nah, you right. It do be a select few out here that do be planning that shit, but it's a good percent of niggas be like, damn. Fuck, she's fucking pregnant. What the fuck am I gonna do?
This can't be mine.
This can't be mine.
Niggas be trying to talk himself into it. Can't be mine.
That
shit is yours, bro.
That shit mine. That shit gotta be mine. I was doing this at that time.
Right.
You right. It's mine. You right.
Or at least there's a strong possibility it's mine.
That's a 65% chance that
And if you gotta think that shit is yours, that shit's yours.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah. Oh, so 2020, y'all planning on? Y'all think that's gonna be the year? Yo, relax, bro. You doing the pod, bro.
Yeah, security.
Relax. Good. There's security in the building. I don't know what's wrong. In 2020, I think y'all gonna be planning on having any kids.
Not planning, but if I get blessed, I get blessed.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. My Dominican brother.
Facts. Niggas was weak off that shit too.
Dominican Prince.
Yeah.
Fuck, I had another name. I forgot that shit.
Yeah. We got more episodes that come, we'll come back to it. Nah, so
That's so funny.
how do y'all feel about baby mamas though?
Me personally, I don't want a baby mama.
I second that.
Yeah, I think that too.
Because I've seen a lot of shit go wrong.
And why do you think that things go wrong? It could be a lot of different things.
I mean, it could be a lot of different things.
Give me the top 2 reasons why the situation with the father and the baby mama doesn't go.
They just wasn't right for each other.
From the beginning?
Yeah,
like
from the beginning.
beginning.
Before you even had a kid, it just so happened they just had a kid.
Yeah.
You could just tell that shit just be off, like.
You can't even be in the same room.
Can't
even talk to
every
each
time
other.
they talk is beef.
Yeah. I would say that, and it'd be situations where, like, most of the time it'd be the father moves on to another situation, and females don't be liking the new female in the father's life.
Females be doing the same shit.
Yeah, no, I mean definitely, but most of the
They be
time,
having somebody.
yeah, a lot of females be having multiple niggas just waiting. But that's a difference. I'm saving those kind of conversations for when we get another female on the pod, because some shit to talk
They definitely
about.
have a full roster.
Yeah, facts. I would even. They got
They got an NFL, like, you know how they have like 4 quarterbacks?
okay.
That's how they be. They were like, okay, I got one nigga and I got the 3 other subs in the back ready for this nigga pop. This nigga
Waiting.
get injured. Sub.
Always willing for open tryouts.
Facts.
Walk-ons,
Oh, one more thing. How do y'all? So when you go from, I guess you could talk about this since you've been in a relationship life. When you go from talking to somebody and you're talking to your soon-to-be significant other, and then when y'all decide like, hey, we're about to be together, what is the text that you send out to the rest of your females that, hey, this is not, I'm in a situation. What do you say? What did you say?
I ain't saying no text. I mean, shit.
Oh, you just
you just hit me up, and when I don't hit back, you know something up.
Okay.
Honestly.
That's respectable.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with me no more.
No.
I can't.
I'll be honest though, like if they send something like that, you don't fuck with me no more, I don't. You got a girlfriend? Yeah.
Alright, so okay, cool. So when you got out of that situation and you're back on the market, how do you open that text line back up, that conversation?
Hey,
back
sorry.
up? And now they know that, hey, you was in a relationship for a certain amount of time, you was dealing with a certain somebody.
I'm not gonna dab into that.
Hey, I ain't gonna front. Niggas been pleading the fifth on that five.
I ain't gonna dab into that.
Okay, I'll let you slide.
Yeah,
no more after the day, cause niggas is wild.
Certain shit, you can't open the Bible up to. Give a lot of info away.
I feel you. But it is a conversation piece, though, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
yeah. You do what you gotta do.
Right. Okay. And then one more last question I had. I seen a clip online. It was about what's Kim Kardashian's mom name? Chris, her husband or
Bruce
boyfriend.
Caitlyn.
Nah. The black dude.
Oh.
You're wild. The black dude. What's the black dude name? Oh, I think his name is Corey. He was it was having a dinner with Scott and Courtney or whatever, and he was just like, if their child was to scratch him, he was gonna beat her ass. That's what he said to Scott, and then that shit like blew up because bro wasn't really rolling with that. So, how do y'all feel about like disciplining children? Because then later on that next episode, they were showing the kids, and the kids was being like they was being not super bad, but they was ODing, like being bad in the crib and shit like that. So
that's not his kid, right?
Nah, hell no. He's not even related to nobody in the family. He's just like the step grandfather.
Oh nah, yeah. In that situation, you can't really do too much.
Shutting the fuck up. Get these kids out of here, or I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm about to go to my corner of the crib.
I mean, I'll tell you, y'all gotta be quiet, but if they still just like, yo, fuck you, type of shit.
Shut up, granddad.
Yeah,
Shut up, real granddad.
Yeah, like, get your granddaughter, get your grandson.
So let's kind of like move it up into like, all right, so now we're all to the age where, if we're dating, a lot of people have kids now. And so if you're dating a female that has previous kids with a previous situation, how do you handle that situation?
It's none of my business. It's none of my business.
No, I mean, it kind of has to be your business, though. If you're
I'll say this.
dealing with the mother and you're going to be serious with her and you're not going to be a
That's got to be a talk that we have together. Like, yo, can I discipline them?
Are you talking about with their father or are you talking about with
like both of them?
three.
I would say the kid, because, I mean, they're not going to listen regardless. But, like, her and her man's like, yo, I got to reach out to him. Like, yo, would you allow me to discipline your son?
Especially if you're spending a lot of time around
there. I'm
first of all,
because he could definitely go back and say something else him, to his dad, and why is he touching my son and all this, and then it comes a big problem. Mm-hmm. But me personally, I wouldn't do nothing unless she was there anyway.
I'm not touching nobody, kid. I'm not touching nobody. I don't give a fuck. I'm not disciplining your kid. Like, it's one thing you gotta understand. Like, it's different if, like, all right, yeah, I know your little ass since you was a baby. Like, you was legit a baby on a pacifier type shit. Like, all right, you get a little older. I've been around 5, 6, 7 years. All right, yeah, I'm whooping your ass. Like, yeah, I'm legit liable to, like, you could say dad. But if it's like, all right, man, you like 2, 3, and I only, you know what I'm saying, I only known you for a couple months, a year, whatever. It's like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying, that, yo, hey, bro, I'm about to tell your dad. Because you wild, you about to go to your dad's house. You know how you gonna feel.
Call your dad, he gonna come over here and beat your ass.
But now that you say that, though, the dude Corey, he's been in their lives for years now. So, like, since they were babies. And so he is, like, probably the only grandfather that they know, the kids know, for, like, he's definitely been in their lives for at least, like, 5 years. The kids is only, like, 7.
That'd be that. I mean, sorry to keep it racial, but that'd be that white people and black people shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Black people don't even spank their kids.
That's what I'm about saying. You really have to look at who the parents are. Honestly, that's what that shit come down to. Like,
these the same people that you have to put your kid on a little lanyard so they won't run off and shit.
A lanyard. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not a lanyard, but you know, a leash. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. On a leash. On a leash, yeah. But I mean, you beat the fuck out your kid one time, he's not gonna run away from you again. Yeah,
and that's when I shouldn't have to touch your kid, right. Especially if I'm over here, if I'm at her crib, and whatever if he wilding on me, whatever the case is, you should have enough respect for myself and enough respect for yourself, and you know what I'm saying, that you got your kid under control. Like, alright, like, are you the parent or is he the parent or is she the parent? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, shit, I'm not. I shouldn't have to do it, but if all else fails, I'm just gonna get up and leave. Cause alright, bet you got me fucked up. Yeah, you fuck with me when, you know what I'm saying, you get that shit right, or if I'm tripping, let me know, then bet we done. A deal breaker, that's a deal breaker. your kid wildin', your kid don't get no manners. That means if I have kids with you, then I know you're not gonna discipline our kids. That's how I look at that shit, and that's something I can't fuck with.
What if the little boy like smacking your shit?
I might have to smack that.
Your Xbox and like.
Alright, yeah,
yeah, I'm telling you, kids be wild, bro. Like.
First of all,
you need to get your fucking son now.
It's not even getting to that degree because a kid is gonna test you. Anybody gonna test you? They gonna do little shit that egg shit on. You're not just gonna go all out and break my shit.
Yeah, I feel that.
And so it's like you're gonna do little shit to try to
act like they gonna step on it and then they gonna look at you like
and then
throw it against the wall.
He probably would do that. He gonna pick it up and look at your ass though. But then that's when I'm gonna know like if this, yeah, that's when I'm gonna know this nigga